Howdy, friend. Welcome to Homegrown. I'm your host, R.P. Smith. It seems to be out of the frying pan and into the fire for us. The branding fire, that is. We will be having friends and family in for this job next weekend. I try to look at branding the way that sheep shearing was described in the Old Testament. A time of hard work, but also of celebration. Calving season went well here on the ranch this year. We have more grass than I would have expected for the amount of rain that we've had, and we trust in the Lord's faithfulness and guidance as we try to make the best use of it. So we celebrate. One of the guys that I called in to be part of the celebration is Jake Riley, who I will be traveling to Idaho with this weekend for a different type of branding, an event where folks are invited to let the brand of Jesus be on their hearts. This will also be a time of celebration with a lot of hard work by the followers of Christ who organized the event. Jake and I have been on the phone quite a bit planning for the trip and for next weekend. He and his family have some chickens, and he mentioned preparing eggs to share with the help before we ride out on Saturday morning. I said I'd never been to a branding where food was offered ahead of time and the feast comes afterwards. Sometimes a fresh perspective is a good thing. Jake, bring your eggs, and let the celebration begin. I'd like to share a poem by Jake Riley this morning. This one he has titled, Any Given Spring.
Come join the dance. The spring romance is here in full effect, where you and me and centuries of history intersect. The dawn is broke, and before long the smoke will signal the reunion. Winter's finally done, the time has come for cow country communion. Listen for the sound and gather round and huddle at the flame. It's where family, friends, and neighbors labor for a common aim, and relish the camaraderie that the Brandon pen can bring, with a hodgepodge crew, a few nylon ropes, and all the hope of spring. It's dew on the ground, but soon stripped down and shed in winter weight. You'll feel it in the morning. Right now it sure feels great. It's sweat, dirt, wrecks averted, pin-up energy. For some it's conscious effort, and others muscle memory. The synergy of horse and man heeding the call to take dominion in this ancient ritual that will scratch an itch down deep within them. It's blood and knuckles busted with no thought till it's done. It's hot, thick, and dusty. It's exhausting, and it's fun. It's an exhibition of Western repertoire with each outfit unique, round a fire hot like a melting pot of tactic and technique. It's pride in a rawhide riata, or granddad's bat-wing chaps, whole trophy rigs and palm leaf lids and sweat-stained co-op caps. Where the cowboy flame is fanned old-time songs sung a cappella. It's hip shots and hula hands and brag talk among the fellas. It's friendships made and strengthened. It's joys and struggles shared where someone's tongue and cheek meets the leaking of hot air. It's a wary eye on the antics of some adolescent cur, and that bronky colt brought along a little premature. It's encouraging words for a greenhorn in a state of cowboy bliss. But you can bet that for the veteran, it's no mercy for a miss. It's a baptism by fire where the young ones come to learn the ropes, where the dross rises to the top and burns inside the smoke. It's where cowboy dreams are born, shirt sleeves and Levi's torn. It's attaboys and nice tries. Get your eyes off of that horn. It's knee-high buggers mugging, and they'll work until they puke, with every ounce of try they've got, so not to justify rebuke. It's the beautiful lost art of the village raising hands, to impart the building of a loop and the makings of a man, and where young preconceptions are shattered by long hair up on her own. nonchalantly teaching them cowboy ain't about a chromosome. It's where labor's remunerated with a wage that's paid in chuck, and that cuisine of beef and beans seems like far too much for to take part in the dance, transcending right through time, the way that it was done long before the wire drew the lines. Come any given spring, and what you see will be the same. It's a branding on the ranch with the keepers of the flame.
That was Jake Riley with Any Given Spring. Thanks, Jake. Thanks to you listeners for riding along on Homegrown this morning. Hoping that the Lord blesses you real good today and that our happy trails cross again soon. I'm R.P. Smith.